Hi, everybody. I am here with one of my favorite times of the week, a chat with Adam with the Resolve Group. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Nikki. How are you?
I am great. So, Adam, I was going to come out and see you at a broker's tour this week, and you sold the house before you had it on tour. Tell me, what is it that you're doing differently that has a house sell so quickly in this crazy market?
Well, as you know, we work in a team, and my business partner was lead on that particular sale, and she was able to sell the house because she had a really great understanding of what was going on immediately around the property. In other words, she was talking to agents and engaged in finding out, how many offers they had received on homes that had recently went into contract. Did those offers have contingencies, and really understand from a really granular level what was going on in the market, and then conveying that to our clients so they can make real-time decisions. And I think having that level of knowledge is what propelled that sale.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, so different. We hear a lot about staging a house and having a house be ready, but it seems that that's almost the given.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think it's really important to showcase a house, and this house showed beautifully. It was staged, and we transformed the space, and we have a program that to do that, through means of Compass Concierge, and our team, the Resolve Group, manages that whole process. And this house was ready to go, but we were pre-listing the property on Compass Coming Soon, and that enabled us to show the property before it hit the days on the MLS, before it was on the MLS. And that days on market can be very punishing to clients, especially in a shifting market like this. So that was the second component to the strategy, is showcasing the house and then pre-listing it so we could get some market exposure, but not get the necessary days on market.
Yeah, that's really great. We do see a lot of people, doing the staging, but I know you guys are phenomenal at it. In addition to just knowing if there's 4 offers on the house up the road that's fairly similar, what are those types of offers? What are the buyer profile, investors, cash, loans, contingencies? I know you guys analyze that in a great way. So
yeah, that information is critical. I think the third part is pricing. It's how to best sell a house in a shifting market. Well, that has been the change, is that we're not seeing that auction style pricing where houses are priced on the low end of the range to get multiple offers and then have them bid up. In fact, houses are being priced transparently, which means they're just being priced with the fair market value, in anticipation of getting 1, maybe 2 offers. And so if you can do those 3 things, you can successfully sell your house in this market.
That's phenomenal. That's great. Well, I'm going to give you a quick rate update because we actually have something fun to talk about in the rate market.
Yeah, that's the other component to selling a house in this market.
Exactly. So yeah, Chairman Powell came out yesterday and said that he's looking at slowing down these Fed rate increases. Remember, they're increasing the short-term rates, not necessarily directly tied to mortgages, but we follow the sentiment. So basically what they're saying is they think that they might be at the point where inflation will be in check and hopefully coming down in the future, and they don't need to continue. So, in the beginning, the bond market wanted them to get inflation in check, and now they're wanting them to not overcorrect. And so the bond market is what mortgages follow. The 10-year bond is what we tend to follow, and it liked it. So I like good news. We're seeing rates, in the 5s, 6s as opposed to the 6s, 7s and up higher. So it's a funner week for us.
So when you say short term, what does that mean? What does that in fact impact? Is it credit cards? Is it HELOC?
Exactly.
What exactly does it impact?
Exactly. Yeah. Anything tied to prime. So you'll have the prime interest rate, anything that's tied to prime, HELOCs, your home equity line of credit, your credit cards, those are affected immediately. But your mortgages are a long-term rate, because there's a long-term, you're going to keep it for a long time. Not probably 30 years, even though most loans are written for 30 years, you're probably going to keep them 7 to 10 years. But that's the long-term market that we follow. We follow the 10-year bond, and the short-term market is used. The Fed funds is one of the tools that they use to manipulate the market to hopefully control inflation, which we didn't do very well this time. We got a little bit behind the game, but they're hopefully getting it in check. And it's looking like next year is going to be a little bit more healthy, which tells us everybody's going to know this. So what happens? All the buyers are going to come back out of the woodwork again, right? So we have such a window right now between now and I'd say probably mid-end January where people aren't going to be looking. So if you are wanting to buy a house, I say it's a great time to buy.
I agree with that.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right. Well, it's good to see you. We will see you again next week, and have a great week, everybody.